What's up, everybody? Evan for grips.com here, joining you from some beautiful park in Melbourne. I don't know where exactly it is, what it's called, but I really like it, so I'm hanging out here. When I'm done this video, I'm going to go meditate in that tree there because someone has cut out a seat for it. It's awesome. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick check-in because I've been inspired by, well, everyone in the community, as usual, and also just came out here and I was feeling good. I'm like, I want to share my thoughts with the community as usual to help them to continue to be better poker players and better people. So for those of you who don't know, big things have been happening. A lot of gripsters have been seeing their best results ever, some of them being astronomical. So first off, huge congratulations to Charlie on shipping the Sunday Mills for a couple $100,000. And big congratulations to Ben Yu, who recently final tabled the mini F-tops and took I think it was 5th for 30K. Massive score for a $75 buy-in. And a lot of people who are new, who are stumbling upon these videos, are going to be like, damn, man, I want to get results like that. I want to get massive scores like these guys. I want to be playing the big games. I want to be playing the big tournaments and making those final tables and getting those 5- and 6-figure scores. So, in this video, I'm going to tell you new, soon-to-be gripsters and current members of the community who may not know it yet, what the secret ingredient is to achieving massive success in the game of poker. And I assume it will also apply in the game of life. I'm currently trying to apply the techniques, and so far, from just looking around, I'd say the techniques are working pretty well. Nothing better than beautiful nature and feeling at peace, feeling at ease, feeling stress-free. So, I don't think it's any coincidence that the last 2 Sundays we've seen the biggest scores for our community ever. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Ben, Charlie, please chime in the comments of this video and let me know if my assumptions are correct here. But that the biggest reason that success came now as opposed to a month ago, as opposed to 2 months ago, is because at the start of this year, I let everyone know 2014 is going to be our year. And I think these guys took it to heart. They said, Evan's right. We've been working at this game for long enough. We know that we have what it takes to be successful and get results. So fuck it. Let's do it right now. 2014 is our year. Let's get started right out of the gate. Why wait? And for people who are new, who are just finding the videos, it's hard to be like, oh man, yeah, this guy's right. 2014 is our year, because you haven't been around for long enough to really embody the teachings that I give you. You can watch some videos and get some tips and get some things for your game, some techniques, but you don't really embody that mindset of a champion just yet. The good news is you will, okay? Because the secret ingredient to success, secret ingredient to amazing results, ready for it? It's time. Right? It's very simple. It's time. So you can put in all the work you want, and I've touched on this in other videos, and I was getting a little tired there. You can really give it your all, but you can't become a success overnight. It's not like that Twista song where you can just snap his finger and make you celebrity overnight. To become a champion, you really have to put in the hard work and spread it out over time so that your mind has a chance to absorb it, and more importantly, so that you can get some first-hand experience. Because there are 2 ways to learn. First is second-hand experience, which is what you're doing right now, listening to someone else talk, reading books, listening to music, whatever, learning from someone else. And then the ideal way to learn The best way to learn is to go through the experience yourself. So it doesn't matter how many times you've watched videos on 3-bet pots and like how much you study them. If you've never been in 3-bet pots, you're gonna get uncomfortable when you get into that situation. But by getting into that situation, damn, the flies are the only bad thing about Australia so far that I've found. But by getting into that situation over and over and over again, you're gonna learn how it feels in your mind and in your body, and like how to deal with those feelings and how to get more comfortable in those situations, and eventually learn how to handle those situations. So study, study, study all you want, but realize you have to practice as well, and you have to spread it out over time to give yourself the opportunity to absorb the information. So anyone who is planning on emailing me or has emailed me in the past being like, yo, Grips, you the fucking man. Can you teach me? Can you make me awesome? Okay. There's really nothing I'm going to teach you that deep down you don't already know. And you don't need me to baby step you or handhold you through the whole learning process. You just got to suck it up and realize that if you want to become awesome, you got to put in the time and put in the effort. No coach, no teacher, no resource is going to be able to make you awesome if you aren't ready for it, if you aren't committed to it. And even if you got the best coach in the world, if you're a complete newbie, if you're a complete beginner in this game, no coach is going to be able to make you into the next Phil Ivey in like a week, in like a month. It takes time. It takes hours and hours and hours of practice, and it takes years to get awesome. So, instead of looking for that quick fix, instead of looking for that magic pill, well, I just told you what it is. It's time. And it's about making slow and steady progress, which is where the power of, having a focus comes in. Because if you're just going through the motions, you are pretty much wasting your time. You're going to be stagnant. You're going to stand still. You're not going to be improving as a player or a person. But if you set a focus, anytime you set out to play, anytime you set out to study, anytime you set out to practice, your mind is going to be locked in on what you're supposed to be doing, and you're going to be able to make progress. You're going to be able to achieve results because you know what you're aiming to accomplish. And like I've said in other videos, you want to accomplish something, focus on something that's under your control. If all you want to do is make money, well, fuck, you can just get lucky and boom, you got money. But you're not becoming a better poker player, which, if you're part of this community, is what your focus should be. Your focus should not be on getting rich or getting rich quick. Getting rich, making lots of money in this game is a byproduct of becoming a better poker player, of becoming a better person, a stronger individual. So I hope that makes sense. So the importance of having a focus is that, when you work on something, when you put time on something, you're actually going to make progress. You're actually going to get results because you know what you're trying to achieve. And the secret ingredient to massive success in this game of poker and in this game of life is time. Coupled with hard work, dedication, effort, time. Time is the secret. So, as much as I know you want to write me and be like, "Yo, Grips, make me the man. I'll give you a chunk of my winnings. I'll give you a piece of my action. I'll pay you." It doesn't matter. You don't need me the way you think you need me. You just need to apply your time to getting the results that you want to get. And take pride in the small gains, the small developments. You're not going to make monumental, massive change overnight. You're not going to just go from like intermediate player to massive winner like that. But it can happen much quicker than you initially thought if you have specific goals, focus, intention, constantly putting in effort, and doing the things off the table to improve your learning and play on the table. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. The sun is really ruining things. There, I guess you can still see me. Don't want to make this video too long. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you learned a thing or two, please give me a like. Let me know that I'm doing something right. I will keep putting up videos whenever I get the opportunity to. Aussie Millions 2 weeks away. And people are like, oh, how are you preparing? This is how I prepare. I play my Sundays online, I put in my effort, and then the next day I go to my yoga, I hang out in the park, I think, I learn from my mentors, and then I share my thoughts with you guys so that, you know, I can give back. And then, yeah, I just wait for the positive comments and the well wishes, and then I feel fucking fantastic. I feel like a champion. And that's the real goal, is to feel like a champion, feel like the champion before I even step in the Crown Casino to play that tournament. And that's how you want to feel every time you sit down at the tables. There is a mantra, a saying that I've been telling myself when I play. It's my mantra for 2014. And I'm going to share it with you guys, because I saw some guys in the comments saying, you know, they get nervous, they don't feel like they deserve it. Listen, if you've put any time in your game, if you put in any effort in your game, you're ahead of a lot of other people who are playing. And you need to tell yourself before you play, so that you will remember this if you get deep, if you make to a final table. You have what it takes to win. But at the same time, there is always room for improvement. And you can always be better. But you have what it takes to win. You are a champion deep down. You deserve it. It is your right to win, to succeed, but always be striving to become a little bit better. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Evan4grips.com, saying peace out. See y'all again soon. How do I stop it? I don't know.